And jumping right into the show, we've got the top 5 things that you need to know right now happening in the industry. Starting off with number 1, FTX. Huge news, right, Kyle? A $2 billion venture fund has been announced.
You know FTX, if you're here in Miami, they sponsor the Miami Heat Arena. It's the FTX Arena. They've been very active all across the public sphere, and now they're back at it again. A $2 billion startup fund. We're talking $100,000 check up to millions of dollars. They successfully poached Amy Wu, who's formerly from Lightspeed Venture Partners, to spearhead the fund, and they're going to be deploying across crypto gaming, investments, security, insurance protocols, and maybe, just maybe, they're going to work in some security token investments or maybe some Miami local investments as well.
I think they'll be smart enough to do that. Moving on to number 2, we've got Fusang. Huge announcement that they're going to be IPOing on Fusang, of course. Now, this is a digital securities exchange out of Malaysia, and now they're eating their own dog food, which, of course, we preach that and we love that. In fact, we're doing it ourselves with our very own tokenized crowd fund of our media company, Security Token Market. This is the company behind our show here. So if you are interested in that, you can go check that out, link in the bio. But they're also doing the same thing. In this case, they're going full on public on their very own platform. And this is essentially, again, tokenized shares that are now publicly traded, available on Fusang. That's very exciting news. I'm sure we'll have more news about the actual IPO details soon to follow.
$10 million fundraise, 2.5 million tokens, so about $4 a token, and amazing things coming from Fusang. Moving into number 3, we've got Arca. You may know Arca as a leading crypto investment firm. They do some hedge fund stuff as well, and they're also in data services, and they conducted a very interesting poll with over 100 capital markets professionals, polling them on whether blockchain and tokenization will impact the traditional stock market industry.
What are the results, Kyle?
Spoiler alert, 77% were confident that in the next 5 to 10 years, almost all or all stocks are going to be tokenized and leverage a blockchain for their settlement, specifically citing that instant real-time settlement as the key benefit in this opportunity and in the technology. No surprise to us, only great to see social proof on that one.
Fantastic news, and thank you, Arca, for performing this study in the first place. That's huge industry findings, and we find them very helpful. Moving on, we've got Soma Finance announcing a $6.5 million round backed by the Mantra DAO and by Tritorian Capital, which is a registered SEC broker-dealer focused on securities and NFTs and many other things. And they're working together to launch Soma Finance, which is a DEX, a decentralized exchange for security tokens, NFTs, and other cryptos here in the United States. That's a big deal because you've got a regulated broker-dealer, Tritorian, working with a DAO, developing a decentralized exchange focused for regulated products as well as NFTs and things. So that's huge news, very exciting. Can't wait to see that launch.
Finally, number 5, we have Neufund, based out of Germany. They're a fundraising platform and doing some blockchain-based issuance as well. And CEO Zoe Adamowicz has gone on another campaign talking about how the company's shutting down because of regulation. And I've got to be honest, Herwig, we may have our own opinions here. The same company with the same founder came out a couple of years ago talking about how the regulations didn't fit their business model and it wasn't working for them and they were shutting down. I was surprised to see this headline again because I feel like we've already been through this rodeo before, but unfortunately, best of luck to them. However, I would just recommend you just follow the current rules and try to implement it that way.
Yeah, I remember, I think the original article said they were pivoting to crowdfunding and other sort of models without tokenization, and now once again it seems like they are officially closing shop for good, citing regulation. So unfortunate to see. Hopefully the regulators do see this as a wake-up call, but at the same time, hopefully this doesn't stop others from pioneering because this industry is inevitable, and good luck to those who you are.
Best of luck, Zoe and Neufund. I hope your next venture goes even more successful.
And now let's move on to John Pittman and get the rest of the industry news.